You don't want to just talk about like your pet, okay? So you want to pick an animal that is kind of unusual, but not a specific one, okay? So this is the paper that I made, and I'll teach you the steps on here as we go. So I started out, put my animal at the top, where it says fox. So on the back, we all look at the back with me for a second. Okay, so in the number 1 box on the top left, it says what animal have you chosen? So you're going to put your animal in there. So I put fox. And then the first box, it says using touch, sight, and color words, describe its habitat. Okay? So I put the woods, I put green, I put open spaces. So that's where a fox lives, okay? So that's the first thing you're going to do. Then the number 2 box is the top right. Who wants to read what it says for me in that very top part? Yeah.
Using color, touch, and sight words, describe the physical appearance of the animal. Use comparisons. Eyes like skin, as soft as, etc. Or avoid word
Cliches. What's a cliche? Can you tell me what a cliche is? Anyone? Okay, so a cliche is something that's really overused or typical to say. So if someone says like, her hair shined like the sun, like you don't want to say things like that. Those are things that are really overused, okay? Really stereotypical. So the number 2 says using, like you read, color, touch, and sight words to describe the physical appearance, okay? And mine's backwards. So my number 2 is right here. So I put orange like fire. He has fluffy fur like a soft rug. He has dark eyes, pointed ears like tall mountains. So you want to describe the animal and compare it to other things, okay? Does everyone understand? Yes or no? You can say yes or no. Okay. So the third one, who wants to read what's in the third box for me? Yeah.
Using action words, describe what this animal does, either to survive or in his spare time.
Okay. So what the animal does to survive in his spare time. So in the top box, can you guys read some of the things that I wrote? What do they say? Raise your hand, tell me.
Wait, the circle ones?
Nope, just any ones that are up there.
Blaze in the forest.
Okay, plays in the forest. What else does the fox do? Yeah?
Gobbles up little rodents.
Gobbles up little rodents. Okay, what else? He sneaks around. Sorry, my handwriting's probably hard to read. I put, runs away from hunters. Okay, so things that he does to survive are things that he does on a daily basis, okay? And the last one, number 4, is this bottom box. It's the same box on your sheet. It says, what characteristics does this animal have with humans, okay? That are like humans. So I put that a fox is tricky, he's sneaky, he loves to play games. So things that you would describe that like people would do, but he's an animal, okay? So those types of things. So then turn your sheet back over, okay? So that's number 1, number 2. And then when you guys come back from lunch, we're going to talk about why these things are circled and then how to turn it into a draft, okay? So it says on here, you circle the things that, the words that you wrote down or the descriptions that are most interesting or most unusual, okay? So the ones that I circled are kind of like the ones that I thought were the best. So like it is, fur is like fire, that he's sneaky, I thought gobbles was a good word, tricky is a good word. Those are all the ones that I thought were the best ones. Okay, so that's why I circled them. So,
30 seconds.
I will, well, I'll just show you this page. So you guys can see really quick. Okay, so the left-hand side is like the first draft, okay? Don't move, nothing. And the right-hand side is kind of like a final draft. So this is what we're gonna work on when you guys get back, okay?